Hey you guys, today I'm going to do a monster wreath and I'm going to do a work wreath, so come along with me and let's create. Today I'm going to create a monster wreath with some things that Morgan has picked out. We've got some new items, so I'm going to use a red 10-inch mesh, and I'm also going to use this Glamour red, green, and white mesh, and I'm going to use a monster bud. So first of all, I'm just going to get my tines on my white 24-inch work wreath. If you see anything that you like here, you can shop it at tmigifts.com. We have a lot of these wreath forms. Okay, I'm going in with my 10-inch mesh. You can use a 21-inch wide mesh just as well. And on this, I'm gonna go to the outside, back through, and go on the inside. I'm just gonna make me a little poof. I'm just gonna drop this on the floor so it's easier to work with. And I'm making these poofs about, I'm gonna tell you. I'm making them about 12 inches. So a 12-inch poof all the way around your wreath. And you're not going to see a lot of this mesh once you get everything attached. And now, until you get used to doing this, you might want to measure out each little piece of your, I have a board here and you could actually measure, but I've got 12 inches right here. Once you get used to it, you can just eyeball it. What you want to do is just go all the way around your wreath. Lots of new monster products. Now I'm just going to go on top, around the top layer. I used a 21-inch mesh. We're going to cut curls out of the next roll. Always use a more solid or inexpensive mesh for your base, and then always use your bling for your curls for your second layer. A lot of times you don't see when you get all your stuff in your wreath. I'm going to go to the bottom of this where you can hide the end of what I'm going to cut off. And just clip that short at the base of it. Okay, now I have my red on there. I'm going to cut some curls. I'm going to set this aside. This is really thick, a lot of Glamour Full in this. And I'm going to cut, I'm going to do a 16-inch curl. Okay, so we have 22 curls that we got out of a roll of this on 16-inch curls. I'm going to curl from both sides. I'm do another video showing it upside down. So I'm gonna do the curls like this. Or do I wanna do one curl? Let me look right. No, I wanna do 2. Okay, so 2, and then I'm rolling it, and then I'm gonna bunch in the middle so that it's kind of ruffledy and curly, okay? And I'm going in every time that I have on this wreath. Okay, let's get this over. So I'm gonna roll, and then I'm gonna bunch. Layering in. So far, to make my curls, bunching up, laying in the ton, getting as tight as you possibly can, twist, twist. How full it got.
It's pretty.
Look how beautiful and full. So we used a 10-inch red mesh, and then we used all of our curls, and I have 4 curls left, and I may use those before it's over with. So we do have these curls that we can go back in and fill in with. I did put a curl on every single time that's in here. So you need at least 20 curls out of a roll to do this wreath, okay? So here we go. Now we're gonna add. Okay, Morgan has picked out this monster butt 4-inch ribbon that is absolutely beautiful. She also picked out this white You're a Mean One ribbon. It's really cute. It's all in red, You're a Mean One. And then I brought in a white, we might need some green, some lime green. We might get some lime green here in a minute. I brought in a 1.5-inch white. Okay, so right now what I want to do is probably attach, using this.
You thinking both or one or the other?
Oh. Choose a butt. Okay, so monster butt. Let's cut this little tag off. We don't want him showing. Okay. Now let's make sure we've got his. Okay. Okay, I'm just taking this wire and then I'm gonna twist it round. Make sure that I get this in. I want this to be as tight as possible. And I'm gonna wrap it around the wreath. Okay, I'm gonna flip our wreath over so we can look on this side. This wire is really thick, so these monster butts are made very, very well. Okay. I'm gonna get my curls out of the way, and I'm gonna turn his legs up and get him nestled down in the middle of this wreath. You can see him. So, guys, our monster butt in. Okay, now we need get his feet placed in a minute. They need a good spot, don't they? Okay, gonna do a bow for the top. It's gonna be more like a loop. I'm gonna dovetail the end of my ribbon. And now when you're dealing with this ribbon, just make sure that your feet are going the way that they need to go, okay? So I'm gonna make a loop. Do that up like that, okay? I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna put your amine one right on top. Let me cut this. Oh, I think your amine one does not need to go in this wreath because you want to be able to read it. So let's use this solid white. And then Tiffany's got me a green right here. Choose this green right here. Okay. I'm gonna go on top, and y'all are gonna see what I'm doing in just a minute because I want to take my tail and come down the side of my wreath. So I'm gonna make this tail go here, okay? Everybody can see. I'm making another loop, and then I'm going to go with my white in just a minute, okay? I want to attach this to the inside. I'm going to attach right here. I'll lay this down. Everybody kind of watch a minute. Lay it in. Okay, I'm gonna take this tail, I'm gonna come out the top. Okay. All right, now I've got one more little thing that I wanna do on the top of this bow. I'm gonna come in with my white. You make a loop and a loop. Go just a little bit smaller on this. Dovetail. I'm going to lay this right on top of this here. Okay. So I have a bow. Actually, it's just a couple of loops here. Always turn your ribbon. And now I'm going to take this piece of ribbon right here and come down to the side. Tie it into one of my tines. And then I'm going to dovetail. Okay, we're about to get to the point where we need to hang up. Minus the toe. No. I need something in the middle of this.
We could do just a kind of bit of the fuzz.
No. I'm going to do a ball. Okay, let's hang it up where we can see. What's he look like in there?
I think he's cute. Yeah, because I would only do one of those though.
One of these? Yes.
That's like his head.
Yes. Y'all like him right there?
I like him. I think he's a cute little accent.
Okay, so, all right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put him in there. I'm gonna heat my glue gun up so that I can get him in there, right here. Do his little hat, like this way. And then, do we think we want to leave this little green bow on him?
I would.
Okay.
I think.
Okay, great. think it looks pretty cute right there.
Need some eyeballs.
You think you need some eyeballs? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to add some ribbon in while my glue gun's heating up. I want to cut this piece of ribbon just a little bit. Okay. Alright, let's go in with some tails all the way around. And then we're going to add some sprays. Grab my sprays right here. And while my glue gun's heating up, I'm going to add a couple of little tails over here on this side. So in my ribbon, I'm going to cut my white and my red.
Ew.
Whoa.
You're fine.
I'm going to cut a 16-inch on the red and white, the 4-inch ribbon actually. And I'm going to cut about 6 or 8 of these. If you have a ribbon board, you can just roll this off and cut as many as that you need. Unfortunately, I do not have a ribbon board. I do not think I need a ribbon board. I do not do enough of this one style of wreath. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll dovetail the bows in a minute. Let's get 6 white and 6 green. I'm going to do these at 12 inches. Six of those. I'm going to get 6 at 12 inches on the green.
I love that.
Inch. I did 2 12-inch on these. I'm just layering them up, and then I'm bunching them in the center. I'm laying them inside my tines and twisting as tight as I can get them. We're going to wait till this dries. Really good. Or does it move? Cute. So I'm going to take this ball spray and go in. It's a white ball spray. You could take a lime green or a red. We have both of them available, but I like this fun little ball spray, or actually Morgan picked this out. So I'm going to cut this apart. It has like 3 or 4 cuts on it. I think you probably could break it down a little bit more if you wanted to. If you don't have any strength in your arms, it might be a little difficult. Thick. Is this good right here? Kind of just hold, let it finish drying. So I've glued all of my ball pick sprays in here. I think that you could add even more if you wanted to, or you could come back with some lime green or red and put in it. But this is our monster butt wreath. All of these items you can find at tmigifts.com if you like anything you see here.